Hey, this is Brett, and I wanted to share with you an example of an automation problem where the automation and Coschedule can actually take away from our ability to work Coschedule. So in here, I've got a few items that I've added into Coschedule previously. This is built off of a different template, and I had basically what I have here is I've got a title, and then around the title, I've got some words that I added in with the template. So these words show up, and as you can see, the grammar for the template isn't quite working with this particular title. It was a starting point, so I need to edit it, and that's something that I have to do for each and every one of the items that's been added. That's a different issue. I've covered that before, but I want to specifically talk about the animation. So here I'm going to go in, and I'm going to try this. So I need to get these results. So I'm adding a couple words, and at this point I need to save my work, but there's no save button here to the right. There's no save button at the top. I have to scroll down, find the save button, hit save, and then everything bounces up on me. Now the thing is, it's bounced up on me. I've got to go back and try to figure out where I just was. And I can see it here, but I've done this a number of times, and sometimes the bounce is a lot more significant and you lose your place, especially when you're working with posts that have some text that's a little too similar. That's kind of my issue here and the thing I'm trying to fix, but the thing is that it keeps bouncing me around, and every now and then it'll even crash altogether. So I'd love to have that save button at the top and the bottom. So that I can, so that I don't have to scroll, saving me a scrolling step. And for me, this is about a two scroller. It's almost two screens worth of scroll to get to it. It kind of depends, I think, on image sizes or something else, but it takes me two swipes with my fingers to get it to the place where I can then see the save button. And it's also tricky because I have to make sure that my cursor is out past this little line here. I can't always get it to scroll in the middle, because like right now I'm getting this dark line that pops up. I think that's because this is something maybe of an iframe built into the WordPress admin area, so I'm not really on the thing to make it scroll. But anyway, it's extra movements of my hands on my trackpad, scrolls and clicks, just to get down to the save button. And I want that save button up here at the top so that I can type in my text and go straight to it if I'm up here. If there's something I'm editing down here, then sure, it makes sense. If I wanted to change the time or something, it makes sense to have the save button down here too. I don't want it to be removed from the bottom. I want a second one at the top so that I can minimize the amount of stuff I have to do. And then after I save it, I want it to leave me visually right where I left off, right at the thing that I just edited. And that would be super helpful. Let me know what you think, everybody else. I know some of these videos are being watched by other Coschedule users. What do you think? Where else can we make improvements in this animation to speed up things, make life easier on our hands, avoid ergonomic problems, get more stuff done, etc.?